night, you can't grab it. Fire underneath my hood is outstanding. Blast through a wall of bricks like Superman did. Ain't nothing holding me back but me standing. So I'ma take off right now from this planet. The new sound has been found in yo. I don't know what you've been told, but I ain't gonna stop till I break the mold. You see, I'm born in the music. I wanna rise in the ceiling, yes I do. I think it's time to see a brand new menu. I said I'm born in the music.
Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to one of the league's most recognizable homes, Lucas Oil Stadium, opened in 2008 here in Indianapolis. To kick off, here's Riley Patterson. And here we go from Indy. His return starts at the 5. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Now a give running right. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Back to the well again. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. He got 5, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 3.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Complete beyond the marker. And he goes out, just needed one more step there to reach midfield. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
They'll run here on 1st down. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. The stop made that time by the rookie from Florida State.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. First time this game they've looked to him. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Oh, put some heat on this. Brought in inside the 20. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bass now to kick this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And they're going to drag him down after a decent gain. He gets up to the 36. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
A 2nd down run by Pacheco. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Metcalf there to bring it in. And this one does not go far.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And he gets this one to the 49 on a solid pickup. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down. It's Pacheco again. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Finds him on the crossing route. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he runs this one down to the 22-yard line. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Finds his man, it's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers finish off their opening drive. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers start off well to tie things 7-7. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. This one's going to be a return from deep in the end zone. We stop him right as he gets up past the 15. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Another carry for him. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Brought down by Trey Hendrickson. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Back-to-back carries here. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Minkah Fitzpatrick in on the stop. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Richardson on third. He's going deep. Big gain downfield. All the way. Touchdown, Indy. The Colts break the tie here in the first. Bass on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Colts take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Bass now to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Purdy setting up that play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Play action now with Purdy. Metcalf's got it, complete. And he's touchdown after a nice pickup there to get the first. Here's a handoff to Pacheco. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Right back to Pacheco. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. A strong 9-yard effort there, Brock, and it brings up 3rd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. It's a 2-score game early. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick-6. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. 2nd quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They have 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. And the Colts pick it up. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
He's trying to push the field. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, It's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be first down, Colts. They'll throw again, Richardson. Cut at the 10-yard line. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts grow their lead off the turnover. Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Colts stretch their lead to 21. Bass now to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the gun is Purdy. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he'll be touched down after a big play. Working quickly here. First down throw by Purdy. He puts some power on a deep one. He's got it deep downfield. And got his man. That's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Steelers get it back to a 14-point game. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Right up the gut. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
And he's brought down for a loss.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And the Steelers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Such a huge point of emphasis for so many defenses, clogging up the middle of the field. They saw that receiver enter the middle and did a terrific job of baiting the quarterback into the throw, and an even better job of forcing the interception.
First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. From the 29. He's throwing deep to the left side. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Well, this is really great defense to deny a big play and make them work for the touchdown. If they want to reach the end zone, they have to scrap and fight through them.
It's Pacheco on 3rd. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. Ask that running back to come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
Catch is made in close. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Pacheco does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards. Offense up to the line fast. Purdy throwing here. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers parlay the interception into points. Pat Freiermuth the touchdown. Patterson on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Steelers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
And they take him down right along the 30. 2nd and 6 coming up here. We're at the 2-minute warning of a high-scoring game so far. My goodness. The Steelers facing a deficit near the break. 2nd and 6 coming up here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that takes them to 3rd down.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
On 3rd down, Purdy taking a big shot for the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now a 4th down, staring right at him.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is, if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
To throw again, it's Purdy. He connects downfield on 4. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
1st down from the red zone. Has it down close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Pacheco. And he's in for the touchdown. The Steelers earn the chance to tie before halftime. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Patterson able to connect on the point after. And the Steelers tie us up 28-all. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Choosing to bring it out deep in the end zone. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Richardson. Finds a seam down the middle. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take the lead just before halftime. Nico Collins with the touchdown. Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7. Bass now to kick this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Purdy throwing here on 1st. Escapes the pocket. That's caught by Chris Olave. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Purdy on 1st down. Hits it through the middle. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Throwing this back in the end zone. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had it. There. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Go left side, and St. Brown has it. And he'll go down here at the 16. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And got his man. That's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers earn the chance to tie before halftime. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers tie this game 35 apiece. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. final throw before the break. He's on the move. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Huard, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. It gives to Pacheco to start the drive. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Second and 6 now. Metcalf there to bring it in. And what a hit there. Alex, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Connects on the crosser. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
First down, ball at the 36. Now it's Purdy. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And now it's second down. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
Metcalf's got it. Complete. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Steelers first down. From the red zone now. Flush down out to his left. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Another try following the sack. Has it in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Not met many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. An easy way to do it, catches just like that, going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out, and it was what you talk about, Brock, that courage that kept the chance for the touchdown alive.
You know, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch or the quarterback stat sheet for making the throw, but hey, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying of time for that play that led to the score.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. This one's going to be a return from deep in the end zone. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Taking a deep shot here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they face second down. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Nico Collins, the intended target. So they're left facing third and long. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Collins there to grab it. A big 34-yard pickup there. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
They'll throw again. Richardson. Taking his shot. Deep down the field it goes. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. He'll throw it yet again. Escapes the pocket. And they bring him down around the 34. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll be first down, Colts.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now Richardson to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Richardson now. And not a great choice on first down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted, actually, so second down coming up.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
And the hit stops him cold. Wow, he maybe got back to the line. No gain for them on second and goal, and now they need 8 on third. Throwing now, Richardson. And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts start the second half with some needed points. Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Colts bring it back to even. Bass now to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. From the gun is Purdy. Got Williams, and it's complete. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's second and 1. From the 47. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Purdy throwing here on first. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a third-quarter lead. Quite the strike to his tight end, and the patience he showed waiting for that to break open. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just plaster that big guy. Throw bodies at him in coverage, but stopping the tight end near the end zone is anything but simple with how deceptively good they are as route runners and finding that football when it arrives.
He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Second and 10. Again, it's Richardson. Lays out left side and gets it. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
The 47-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
From the 44 here on 2nd down. Forced out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down. Richardson. Taylor makes the catch. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 31. On the move, headed right. He's keeping it. And he's going to end up out of bounds, which will end our 3rd quarter. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Colts ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. Extra man in the secondary for the Steelers. 3rd down coming up. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Tried to lob that one in, but no luck. Not on the same page with his tight end. So that brings up second down. To throw, Richardson. And he has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts now trail by just a point in the fourth. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. Bass now to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Purdy setting up that play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
On third down, Purdy. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. To throw again, it's Purdy. Throw complete to Williams. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Colts side of the field.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Play action now with Purdy. Olave with the catch. And he's down inside the 35 before going out. Give him 13 on that play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down. Straight ahead with Williams. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Metcalf there to bring it in. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and there aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. He's back to throw. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Colts take over on his 11th interception in the campaign. The 4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks up the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, But that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
On first down, it's Richardson. On target to Downs. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
From the 36. Hauled in by Downs. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Looking to throw. He has the first over the middle. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take a fourth-quarter lead. Pass on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7. Pass now to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. If you couldn't do it. You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. Line doesn't hold up. Incompletions follow.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Looking to throw. This is complete to Olave. And he'll get it up to the 44. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Steelers down by 7. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Throwing it again here. The screen pass falls incomplete. This one intended for the running back. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Into the hands of Olave. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a Steelers 1st down. Here he is to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Colts make the play that should win them this game. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance, and an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
And they can't connect on the deep low. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. It gets 2nd down.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. He's looking deep once again. And that's nearly intercepted, but couldn't hang on. Just a harmless incompletion. It's 3rd down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Setting up to pass. He's loaded another one up. That's grabbed inside the 30. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Colts double their lead to 14. Bass now to kick this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that play good enough for a 1st. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. Purdy on 1st down. Try and push it deep downfield. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
Defender's not going to be thrilled. The catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. One final shot here. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that pass is dropped. Fitting. That would be their final play of the game as we've reached the end of this one. So the Colts get the win at home inside of Lucas Oil. And they're able to run this winning streak to 3 as they have really caught fire recently. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Indy.
Since birth I've been shooting from a cannon. Mid-flight here to recite, I ain't landing. Handles like a vandal at night, you can't grab it. Fire underneath my hood is outstanding. Blast through a wall of bricks like Superman did. Ain't nothing holding me back but me standing. So I'ma take off right now from this planet. The new sound has been